Okay, today we're going to review some geometry terms. We have parts of shapes. Right here we have side. A side is one of the line segments that makes a flat shape. It's pointing right here, so here's a side of a square. There's one side, 2, 3, and 4 sides on a square.
Angle.
An angle is a shape made when two or more sides or edges meet. So if this is my side here, and then I have a side here, they come together right here in this angle where the arrow is pointing.
Parallel sides.
Parallel sides are sides that are always the same distance apart and will never touch even if they are longer. So right here on my square, I have two sides, 1, 2, and they're parallel. That means if I kept drawing this line, it goes up, 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 all the way to the top, and down, 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 all the way to the bottom. And then I drew this line up and all the way down. They stay exactly the same apart, same distance apart, and they're never going to touch. They're always going to be this wide apart.
Vertex.
A vertex is a point where two or more sides or edges meet. So right here on my cube, I have a side here, a side going this way, and a side coming down here. And this point right here where all three of those sides came together is called the vertex.
Face.
Face, a flat or curved side of a solid shape. So right here is my cube, and the arrow is showing you here is one of the faces of the cube. And the face on a cube makes a square shape. All of the faces on a cube are a square shape, but they could be different shapes on different 3D shapes.
Edge.
An edge, a line segment where two faces meet. So remember, this is my face. It's the part of the cube that's square. So right here, one of my squares from the cube and another square here are meeting right here, and that's my edge. Well, let's look at some 2D shapes, two-dimensional flat shapes. We have a circle. Circle has one curved side that goes all the way around and no angles, just goes round and round.
Square.
A square has 4 equal sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 sets of parallel sides. Here's one set on the top and the bottom, and there's a set on each side. It has 4 right angles, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Rectangle.
A rectangle also has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 2 sets of equal sides. Here's my top and bottom are equal length, and then my 2 sides are equal length. But you can see here that these are longer. Then it goes this way, and they're shorter. 2 sets of parallel sides. So those sides are parallel. They're not going to meet up ever. They're going to stay the same length apart. And it also has 4 right angles. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Triangle.
Triangle has 3 sides, 1, 2, 3. It has no parallel sides because, as you can see, these lines run into each other. They bump into each other, and they meet right here at this point. And here they meet at a point, and here they meet at a point. Those are called the angles. 1, 2, 3 angles on a triangle.
Right triangle.
This is called a right triangle. It also has 3 sides because it's triangle 1, 2, 3. There's no parallel sides because they all meet at a point. It has 1 right angle, if you can see right here. it makes a perfect right angle that makes this square edge right here. And then two acute angles or small angles. They're narrow, they're small.
Rhombus.
This is called a rhombus. It has 4 equal sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 2 sets of parallel sides. So here's my first set on the top and the bottom. They run forever and they never touch. And over here, these lines also would run forever and never touch. They're parallel. 2 opposite equal acute angles. So here's my 2 acute angles. They're small, they're narrow. And 2 opposite equal obtuse angles. Right here is an obtuse angle, and right here, they're large angles. That means they go further than 90 degrees. They're wide.
Chris shops for items for his garden. Pick a shape and put it over the lattice panel.
Okay. So I'm going to look and see what shape I think fits over this lattice panel. Would it be my rectangle? No. Would it be the circle? No. What about a square? Does that fit? It fits. It's a square shape. Now it says how many total sides? I can count 1, 2, 3, 4 sides.
4.
Now how many of those sides are equal? They're all the exact same length. So they're all equal. All 4 sides are equal. 4. How many sets of parallel sides? Here's one set right here. And then there's a set here on the sides. So that's 1 set and 2 sets.
2.
How many angles? I'm going to look at my angles right here. Here's 1 angle, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Now, how many acute angles? This one doesn't have any acute angles because they are all right angles. They make a perfect 90-degree square. They're all right angles, so 0 is my answer.
0.
How many obtuse angles? Again, they're all right angles, 90 degrees. So no obtuse angles, 0.
0.
And how many right angles, 90-degree angles? There's 4. 1 there, 2, 3, and 4. Those are all right angles.
4.
And it says, what is the shape? And we said it's a square.
Square. Emily buys seeds to plant in the garden. Pick a shape and put it over the seed packet.
Okay, so I'm going to look and see which one of these shapes I think fits over there. I look right here at my rectangle. Is that going to fit? It does. It's a rectangle. And it has how many total sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. I know a rectangle has 4 sides.
4.
Now, how many of those sets are equal? We have these 2, the top and the bottom, are equal. They're the same size. So that's 1 set. But these 2 are equal to each other, but not to the top and the bottom. So there's a set here, 1, and a set here, 2.
2.
How many sets of parallel sides? The top and the bottom run parallel, and the left and the right run parallel. So that's 1 set, 2 sets.
2.
How many angles? Here's an angle right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 angles.
4.
Now, how many of these angles are acute? Just like in my square, all my angles are going to be right angles, 90-degree angles. So no acute angles, 0.
0.
How many obtuse angles? They're all right angles, so 0.
0.
Now, how many right angles? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 right angles.
4.
And what is the shape? It's a rectangle.
Rectangle. Alec buys a colorful spinner for the garden. Pick a shape and put it over the garden spinner.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick which shape. Does the rectangle fit there? No, not the rectangle. How about a circle? That does fit. It's a circle. So how many total sides on a circle? Well, there's no sides on a circle. It just goes all the way around. So 0.
0.
How many sets of equal sides? Well, we didn't have any sides, so it's still 0.
0.
How many sets of parallel sides? There's no sides, so the answer is 0.
0.
How many angles? Circles don't have any angles because they go all the way around. So 0.
0.
Since I don't have any angles, I have no acute angles.
0.
I have no obtuse angles.
0.
And I have no right angles.
0.
What is this shape? It's a circle.
Circle.